United States, we're worrying for no reason. The Biden administration and the leftists have this fully in control. Let's take a watch, shall we?
Is there any talk about bringing Iran back to the table because of gas prices?
And what's your name?
Andrew Murray.
Murray from
Fox News Digital.
Ladies and gentlemen, and that was your energy secretary. If that doesn't fill you with confidence, I don't know what will. I mean, she had no answers. She giggled and ran away like a schoolgirl. If you're not just completely filled with confidence, I don't know what I can do about it. I mean, even people like AOC who pushed the Green New Deal, well, they have you covered. You don't worry about that. They have you. They got you. You know what? They're here to help you because they care about your well-being. Let's take a look, shall we?
Biden sanctions on Russia. Do you think the U.S. should increase oil production, Congresswoman? Congresswoman, what do you have to say to the people paying the price of the gas pump? Congresswoman, you have nothing to say? Nothing to say, Congresswoman?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know you may be a little disheartened because it doesn't look like they have a plan. No, you're just not following the plan. See, that's the thing. You're not getting it because you're too small-minded. You probably drive a Ford F-150. You probably walk around in cowboy hats. Yeah. You probably have a regular 9-to-5. You probably don't even have your own security detail. So how could you possibly get it? That's what you're not getting, America. You know what? We're going to take up to a higher level, and I hope all of you Republican Neanderthals get it. These people have a plan. You're just not getting it, and they're looking out for you. Meanwhile, what are you doing? Just going to work every day? Paying your bills, providing food for your family? What kind of life is that? Why don't you have security? Why don't you have a Tesla? Why don't you have a Tesla? Conservatives and independents, you're really disappointing me here. You probably still have your firearms, don't you? You didn't take them down to the local police station and turn them in? And then go hire armed security? I just have no idea what to say. You're not getting it, America. You probably think we need to be energy independent. No, you know what? I'm gonna let Nancy Pelosi tell you why you don't have to be independent. Let's take a look, shall we?
Let's talk about the inflation thing because people are saying, well, what we're spending is causing inflation. The fact that people have jobs always contributes to an increase in inflation, and that's a good thing. But inflation is not a good, we have to contain it.
Wages are not keeping up with prices.
That's right. And
Ladies and gentlemen, if that clip does not fill you with confidence, I don't know what will. What is your problem, America? What is your problem? You know what? Let's continue to work our way up the chain. We have this situation going on in Ukraine, right? But you don't worry because our vice president, Kamala Harris, is on top of it. You don't believe me? Watch this.
I'm wondering what the United States is going to do more specifically to set up a permanent infrastructure. And relatedly, is the United States willing to make a specific allocation for Ukrainian refugees? And for President Duda, I wanted to know if you think, and if you asked the United States to specifically accept more refugees.
Okay. A friend in need is a friend indeed.
Okay, so
Ladies and gentlemen, after that exemplary speech and reaction, how could you not be filled with confidence? Maybe you're just a naysayer. Have you ever thought of that? You see everything at the worst light? No, our leaders should be instilling you with confidence. Maybe it's not their problem. Maybe it's yours. Should we hear from our own president, President Joe Biden, on what we're going to do to become energy independent again? I think that's what we should do. And after this, if you don't get it, I don't even know what to say to you.
Of course,
course, it's always painful when gas prices spike. Today, the price of gas in America on average is $3.40 a gallon. In California, it's much higher. The impact is real, but the fact is we faced even worse spikes before. Just in the last decade, we saw it in 2012 when the price of gasoline hit $3.90. We saw it in 2014 when it hit $3.69. And as recently as 2019, we saw it surpass $3 in many places.
The economy, energy, laughs and puts her documents in front of a reporter's camera. AOC runs away from a very real question, but she still supports the Green New Deal. Nancy Pelosi, I'm going to venture to say there's a 20% chance she was sober. Kamala Harris has a giggling problem. And Biden doesn't even know what day of the week it is. We're in very capable hands. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you for hanging in there with me. I appreciate you watching this episode of The Dan Dawson Show. Like, subscribe, share, especially with your liberal friends, and ask them, hey, how are you liking life right now? As always, especially in these days and times, keep your powder dry and do what you got to do.